Love them both so much. So the first is the Salt and Stone sunscreen. It's a mineral sunscreen. I have the SPF 30 here, but I have SPF 50 on the screen for you. Honestly, love them both. Can't go wrong with either. So check it out. But yeah, so Salt and Stone is again a 100% clean brand, which is so important with sunscreen. You are applying it all over the biggest organ of your body, aka your skin. It's got to be clean. You've got to know what's in it. And this is definitely one that I trust. I'm so picky about sunscreens because it's just like you want to feel good about the sunscreen you're putting on. There are so many sunscreens that just have crazy chemicals in them that I'm just not into. So very cute packaging. I will show you what it looks like on my hand. So it's kind of like not a pure white sunscreen, which is nice. You're never going to get a white cast with this, which I know some people can definitely be worried about. But you can see as I rub it in, like it immediately, I kind of put a lot on it and it's like immediately soaking into my skin, just giving it a good rub. And it gives you the most beautiful, like glowy finish. It just like makes your, so like say you're applying this on like your legs, your arms, you know, it gives you such a glowy, beautiful look, which is so nice if you're like at the beach in a swimsuit or whatever it may be, or like in a dress and your legs are showing. It's just like acts as a moisturizer. It's really nourishing to the skin. It has amazing ingredients in it that are really nourishing and kind of like plump up the skin and moisturize the skin. Instead of being like full of harsh chemicals that a lot of sunscreens on the drugstore shelves are. I just think it gives such a gorgeous finish. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like this one's glowing, almost has like a little beautiful sheen to it. And this one does not have that going on. So blends in beautifully. The scent, it honestly doesn't really have a scent. It doesn't even really have like a sunscreen scent. It's very like neutrally smelling, which I feel like it's great for anyone, because I know sometimes sunscreens can smell like fragrant, like there's added fragrance that's like really aggressive. This does not have that at all. Like anyone could use this and not feel weird about like mixing their scent if you have like a perfume on, or feel weird if like you just don't want to be smelling any type of way. It honestly kind of smells like nothing. Like it has a little bit of a scent, but it's not even like something I could pinpoint. It's nothing crazy. All right. So, oh, and I also wanted to mention this is a mineral sunscreen, which is great. It's reef safe, which is so important. Basically, when you put on sunscreen and then go swim in the ocean, if it's not reef safe, it basically just deteriorates the reefs, and that's really not good. So, reef safe is super important, and I prefer mineral sunscreen just because the main difference, in short, between mineral and chemical is that mineral sunscreen basically creates a shield over the top of your skin, and chemical sunscreen penetrates into the skin and creates like a reaction once the UV comes inside the skin to make it less harmful, whereas the mineral just kind of like doesn't let it in. There's no chemical reaction happening. I personally feel more comfortable with the mineral. It's definitely the way to go if you have sensitive skin or rosacea or anything like that. I definitely prefer mineral. There are arguments to both sides, but I definitely go for mineral and would recommend mineral. So yeah, this is the sunscreen I have been grabbing all summer for like my whole body, going out tanning, going sailing, whatever it may be. This is the go-to. I cannot recommend it highly enough. It's so nice. It's not sticky, tacky, doesn't leave any sort of anything going on. I sail a catamaran sailboat, my favorite type of sailboat. Highly recommend like renting a catamaran or finding someone who has one in your area if you live by a body of water, because they're so much fun. But any type of sailing is so fun, even like kayaking. And it's so important to wear sunscreen when you're out on the water in any capacity, because the sun reflects off the water and makes it literally like doubly as strong. So super important to always wear sunscreen. And now let's move on to my face sunscreen. Yes, love a Verishop.